morning, friends. So, how free do I look? It's because I have no kids. It is my, I think I'd call it annual. It's my annual birthday trip to Disney. And whether it's Disney World or Disneyland, the last few years it's been Disneyland just because I live out here. And so who knows what I'll get done today. I'm not sure how crowded it is. Because it's a Sunday in May, so who knows. But how much do you love these ears? I am obsessed. I actually talked about this on my Instagram story. If you're not following me on Instagram, Allison Wdwgirl, I'll link my handle below. But so I won these. I've worn a couple pair of her ears. I love her ears. I have the Disneyland map ears by her, and then I also have the awesome snow globe ears that I wore every time I went to parks basically in December. But these are like the see-through rose, and if you look, you can see the detail of Beauty and the Beast. So, pretty obsessed. And it's Tangled Ears Co. Oh my gosh, I love her ears. So, I will link her small shop below too. But let's go to Disneyland. You ever just like, it's the calm before the storm. Ho ho. Here's Galaxy's Edge. It's like, guys, it's gonna open in 10 days. I can't believe it. Like, I feel like we've been waiting for so long and it's finally gonna open. Ah! Made it through security. I will probably make this tram because it's just me and I don't have a stroller and I don't have any children and I don't need to balance getting on. It's just me. Welcome to Disneyland. I'm gonna do Big Thunder, which I haven't done in, y'all, I don't know, a long time. Dapper Dan. Alright, so I talked about the difference between Disneyland and Disney World. I'm already at the end of Main Street, which is what I meant by like the grand experience. They redid the castle and it looks freaking stunning. You guys, we're gonna go and just talk about the castle. Y'all, the castle is so freaking beautiful. I mean, honestly, I think I've been sitting in front of the castle for like 20 minutes. If you watch my vlogs and you've seen the Disneyland versus Disney World, I talked about the differences between the castle, and honestly, it is so beautiful. Like, they just made the colors are bolder and brighter. They've got like pixie dust on them, if you can see the detailing on like the top of the castle, and it's got like these little, they look like little stars, but you know, I'm calling them pixie dust. It's really beautiful, and it's given it a lot of dimension, and I'm just like, I've been standing here for 20 minutes. So let's just walk through Fantasyland together. Entered Frontierland, and I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. I need to get some lunch. You know, there's a part of me that's like, do I want Mexican? I kind of want to go to Hungry Bear. I never go there because it's all the way in the back towards like Winnie the Pooh. And I'm always like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna make it over there today. No, I never make it over there. But also, I've got a fast pass for Big Thunder in like 10 seconds, and it's about to start raining in 5 seconds, so, all right. Look at these guys. This does not look like a fun ride to me, like at all. This looks like a terrible ride. You have to do all the labor. Look at this. See you guys, because I never come back here. It's called the Harbor Gallery. And I assume that Harbor House was done after this, because it's got like, you know, seafood and all of that food that I don't typically eat. Alright, we're heading into Critter Country. And I was talking with my friend Jen LaForge, who you guys all know because I talk about her all the time. But I'll link her channel though. But I'm walking into Critter Country because I'm gonna go, oops, wait, there it is. So I'm gonna walk in and go eat at Hungry Bear because I never eat there. And she was saying, Jen grew up in California, and when she would come here when she was little with her dad, he used to take her to Hungry Bear to eat. And I was like, oh. So I'll show you guys Hungry Bear. Pretty stoked because I never, oh, y'all, there they are again, still doing work in those boats, look. Oh, these are the canoes. Oh, this doesn't look like fun. Does not look like fun. This is the saddest burger ever. But I got the kids' meal. Lettuce or something would come on it. I guess not. I just finished eating at Country Bear, or Hungry Bear. I'm here a lot. Felt like I stepped on something. I showed you quite possibly the saddest burger I've ever seen in my entire life, but it was actually pretty good, which is surprising because all there was a beef patty and an allergy-friendly burger, and most of you were probably like, that looks like the most disgusting meal. But it wasn't the most disgusting meal, so could have been worse. I really wanted to walk over here and I was hoping that there was, nope. So the walkway, there's a new walkway into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and it's this way just past Hungry Bear. And I'll just show you guys what's happening up here. So obviously it's blocked off right there, but that's Star Wars. There it is. Look at all these strollers. Not my problem. I'm about to go ride Big Thunder Mountain. And honestly, I don't know that I've ridden Big Thunder. I must have. At some point I must have ridden Big Thunder out here. But it's been so long, I honestly don't remember. You guys, I had kids and then I was like, well, never riding a roller coaster again. And it was just like, but like I want to ride. I do. I enjoy roller coasters. I'm like, I took out my ears. Ready. I'm hoping you guys got a decent view of Star Wars. I got a good view of it. I don't know if I gave you guys a good view because I didn't really know where I was looking. Oh, look at these people blocking off. They're blocking. You can't go stand by the wall anymore. The wall is back there. And they have it all blocked off because yeah. Oh, it's about to be so crazy. I just like, it actually is a little overwhelming to think about. So I have a fast pass for Star Tours. I'm gonna head that way. I'm heading into Star Wars, the adventure continues.
I said check up. Shut them down before you blow up the whole place. Sometimes after I I can't understand your logic at all.
You people seem to know what you're doing. Almost like you've been doing it all day long.
Please proceed directly across the ramp into the cabin. Continue to move. Use the release strap to pull the belt out from the right side of the seat and snap the belt into the buckle on your left.
That was really fun. The most exciting part was I finally got a different, like I think there's like several different unique storylines, and I finally got like a unique storyline that I'd never gotten before. I feel like I always get the same one, and I got a completely different one this time. C-3PO was, maybe I haven't been on it since they redid this one, and then I never even been on this one, so that's probably why I'm sitting here like, wow, I saw a brand new one, because I have no idea. I'm standing in the center in between Disneyland and California Adventure, and I love this. There are things that I love about Disneyland, okay? I love Walt Disney World. It's home to me because that's where my memories were made as a child, but like, freaking love Disneyland. I mean, listen to the music. It's time for me to find a sweet treat so that we can go and do this, oh, the monorail. So we can go, that's so cool, I never noticed that. So the monorail goes up above, like on here, so it looks like an overpass. And the monorail goes across it. I never even realized that, wow. I've been getting tons of cute pictures. I just got some more. I got one with like the partner statue. I got one with like in front of the castle. So the partner statue in front of the castle. We just got one in front of like the fake background, like the New York City background that they took out of Hollywood Studios. They have it here still. And you can get a picture. So I got one. Ooh, progress for the new Inside Out. Look at it. It's so cute. I can see the top. Look at it. Look at how beautiful. Alright, I'm in Cars Land. See? And I think I'm gonna go over to the Cozy Cone Motel.
Cafe. Ready to race.
Alright friends, I'm sitting at the Cozy Cone Motel and I've got a frozen lemonade, which is great. I'm gonna answer some questions. So let's get started. So Catherine asked, my question is, would you do a Run Disney race? And if so, which one do you think you'd run? I have actually done a few Run Disney races. I've done the Princess Half Marathon, and I have done the Food and Wine 5K. So I'll link the vlog up of my Run Disney when I did the 5K. I was like 18 weeks pregnant with Rosie, 17 or 18 weeks pregnant with Rosie. That one was really cool because it was through Pandora, and then the Princess Half is amazing. But if I were going to do one that's different, I would love to do, I think, Star Wars Weekend, just because it's not as popular as the other ones, and so less people sounds really great to me. So probably Star Wars, since I've already done the Princess and Food and Wine. So I really liked this one from Megan Amanda Heavy. And she said, I could totally ask a question about Disney while potty training, but she would actually like to know how my wife and I keep the romantic spark, since it's so hard to do so and requires a conscious effort when the kids are little. So every day, Leanne and I wake up and we choose each other. We choose each other over everyone else, and that's how we keep like a strong foundation in our relationship, and it's how what you guys see is real. If you watch any of our just like the monthly installments that we've been doing, our relationship, that's like a very real parts of our relationship, and it's all about the foundation we build, and we've built one on communication and trust. We're driven, we're passionate about what we do. She's a lawyer, but she works in the film industry, and so she worked very hard to get to where she was, and every like building block of her career has been strategic in the way that she plans things. And the same thing for me. Like every single thing I do with intention. And we view our relationship in the same way. Like we're very intentional about the relationship we have. And that's why we're so happy, honestly. I mean, like we've been together we just celebrated our 9-year like dating anniversary. And we're happier today than we've ever been before. So Cindy Ellicott, she's so sweet. She comments on all my videos, and I'll tell you something. I notice the people who come back around. Like, I see you guys, and it's so fun because I feel like I know you guys too, and I love when you guys comment and I get to chat with you. It's really great. So she said, we're doing a 4-night cruise in February and we'll be ending the vacation at Disney for 3 nights. It's just 2 adults, my daughter and I. We're trying to choose between Port Orleans French Quarter or Coronado Springs. They'll be doing the 10K Princess and Marathon. I'm assuming that you want to know what I think, and I would choose French Quarter because it's smaller and it's a little bit quieter. I think Coronado is really big. I don't love it. I've stayed at Coronado. I didn't love it. It's huge. And I like smaller resorts, so definitely French Quarter. Susie R. I love this question. It's what's your favorite retired attraction? Ooh. Well, I'm assuming you mean Walt Disney World. Probably the Delta Dream Flight. I have really fond memories of the Delta Dream Flight, and it's where Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin is now in Tomorrowland. And yeah, definitely I would say Delta Dream Flight or Horizon. I loved that one too. Ooh, that's hard. There's a lot in Epcot that I miss, but oh, Maelstrom in Epcot. I don't know, there's a lot. But I'm gonna go with my original instinct, which is Delta Dream Flight. So Ken asked me, do I have an opening week reservation for Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland? I'm gonna go on a rant for a minute. So I had every intention of going to opening day at Disneyland. They decided to open way earlier than any of us, I think, anticipated, and I am in St. John the first week of June. So I do not have an opening week reservation. I was planning to do opening day. You know, I was gonna do the whole thing, and I'm not. That's okay. So I am going. I do have a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge reservation for June 16th, and Leanne is coming, the girls are coming, we have some close friends that are coming, I think my brother is coming, so it's going to be really fun. I'm super excited about it, and I know we're going to have a great time, and because it may be the only time we go in the next few years, just because I honestly, the crowds overwhelm me. So I liked this question. It's from Welsh Pixie, and she said, how did you start being a travel agent? How did I become a travel agent? So after Ruthie was born, I actually went back to work as a teacher for a few months, and then when we moved out to California, I decided to just stay home with her. And well, we decided, I wasn't like, I'm staying home. No, Leanne and I were like, this is probably the best decision for our family. So I needed something to do, and I started working for an independent agency, and then I was just selling so much that I decided to move into my own travel agency. If you didn't know this, I own my own travel agency. It's Adventures with Allison Wonderland. My stuff is always in the description box below if you're planning a Disney World vacation or a Disneyland, cruise line, Alani, Adventures by Disney. I do it all, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to book through me, and you get my personalized attention. So I'm gonna do that. get a hold of me. So EJ asked, which of the international Disney parks would you most like to visit? I want to visit any of them because I've never been to any of them. But top of my list is Japan. Next is Paris, Euro Disney. So Catherine said, is there a Disney song that you associate with a specific time or event in your life? I love this question, and it's actually, so I actually associate Phil Collins with Disney. Way back in the day when we used to stay at Fort Wilderness, they did not have themed music and just played music, regular like top 40 music by the pool. We're talking like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And they always played Phil Collins, and so I always associate Phil Collins with Disney World. Phil Collins, his music makes me feel the same way that Disney World makes me feel, which is interesting. So the fact that he's done like Tarzan and Brother Bear is really amazing. And I actually, at my wedding, I danced with my dad to You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins. So yeah, Phil Collins reminds me of Disney. Alicia said, what is your favorite gluten-free meal or snack that you've had at Disney? It's the chicken nuggets. I'm telling you, they are the freaking best. The one at Pinocchio House are unbelievable. So like if you go into Magic Kingdom and go into Pinocchio House and eat there, the Pinocchio Village House. Oh my goodness, they're the best. And I also and then they have like other gluten-free chicken nuggets, still the best. So hands down, gluten-free chicken nuggets. Katie, who's so sweet, asked, what's your favorite Disney movie and do you have any plans for another Disney cruise vacation? My favorite Disney movie is probably Beauty and the Beast, and then any plans for another Disney cruise? Nothing is solidified, like we don't have any solid plans. We definitely have ideas for future Disney cruise vacations. I will definitely be going on another Disney cruise in the future. I like this one, D. Jean, favorite ride in each park. So Carousel of Progress is obviously Magic Kingdom. In Epcot, I love the Grand Fiesta Tour. In Hollywood Studios, it was the Great Movie Ride. Probably Sleepy Dog. I really like Sleepy Dog. And then Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage. Flight of Passage is like, out of all the new rides, it's by far my favorite. Courtney Kendig asked, what's my favorite place to eat in each park? So I would say Magic Kingdom. I really love the Jungle Navigation Skipper's Canteen, but for character dining, I really love the Crystal Palace with the like Winnie the Pooh characters. And Epcot, I love Teppanito or Rose and Crown Pub. In Hollywood Studios, Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater or 50s Primetime Cafe, and then Tiffin's in Animal Kingdom, hands down, Tiffin's. Laser Cat asked me what made me decide to start my YouTube channel. So I started my YouTube channel actually because after Ruthie I had really bad postpartum depression and I needed something that made me happy. And you guys don't know this, but in my previous life I was an actor, and so I missed being in front of a camera, and so I basically put my two favorite things together, putting myself in front of a camera and talking about Disney World. And it's just easy to do because I really enjoy just like being myself for you guys. Acting is hard. It's a hustle. It's a hard business to be in. So both of my siblings are actors and I watch The Hustle and it's tough. And so I was done doing it, but I missed being in front of a camera. So it's nice to kind of, you know, do things on my schedule and chat with you guys. And it's a unique experience having a YouTube channel. Because you're just like, I'm just being myself. And you know, I know there are hundreds of you guys watching my videos, sometimes thousands of you guys watching my videos. And like, I'm just sitting here in front of the camera. So like, I don't see any of you, but I know that you guys are all watching on the other side. So it's really interesting. And to piggyback on this, These Magic Hours asks, how did you get started vlogging? Do you have any tips or anything you've learned in the time you've been doing it? Obviously, you guys know how I started vlogging. I started because I started my YouTube channel for previous question. But tips or anything I've learned, I would definitely say be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself because people fall in love with you. I don't know if you guys are in love with me, but people, they see you being genuine. You know, when you're fake or it's forced, it doesn't feel real. And the wonderful thing about YouTube is it's you too. It's about you and doing your thing, and you know, so I would say just be you, and definitely form friendships, especially people who like the same stuff as you. I think that stuff is important. It's important to be a part of the community. Now I have a ton of, you guys know, I have tons of friends. You guys all know who my friends are at this point. Like, especially if you've been watching me for a long time, you know who my friends are. So, and those are all real authentic friendships. And we hang out when we get to go to the parks together. Sometimes we don't get to hang out in the parks and we get to hang out at home or wherever. I mean, I met Saria in Dallas. So, you know, it's really cool to have these kinds of friendships and these like friend pods all over the country. It's really special. And so I think create a community, create friendships, and the rest just falls into place. Okay, so I'm gonna answer one more question and then we're gonna go ride Guardians. So, Huntfully ever asked after, Kayla asked, my question for you is, how did your love for Disney begin? And I mean, this is like so deep-seated and deep-rooted in like my being as a person. My mom was pregnant with me at 8 months old. She was like 8 months pregnant the first time I ever went to Disney World with me. So does that count? Probably not. But then the first time I went after that, I was like 9 months. And we went every year as a kid growing up over Easter, spring break. And so that was our family vacation every year. And it has become just like a part of my being. And I obviously work solely to make vacations possible for other people for Disney. And I have a Disney YouTube channel, and I have a Disney Instagram, and I'm just like living this Disney life, and it's just because my parents took me there every year. And I just remember how happy we were. You know, the stress of the world went away when I was there, even as a child, school and that. It was like, I would cry every time we left. I would cry the whole drive home because it was so hard. And that was a long drive, that's like 18 hours. But I would cry on and off. It always felt like I was losing something. And waiting a year was a really long time as a kid because, you know, you've only been alive a few years. So now I obviously go a lot more often, and I figured out ways to do that so that we can go more often. And I like to go, I think somebody else asked how many times a year do I go. I try to go, we go, on average currently I'm going 4 times a year. And then I go to the Disneyland parks probably every 3 weeks. Alright friends, well, I think I'm gonna go to Guardians because it's almost 4 o'clock and I just don't feel like walking over there. I'm kind of tired. And I still have to pick up cupcakes because I love the sprinkles cupcakes so much. And so I want them for my birthday. Birthday cupcakes have been gotten. So I got Ruthie and Rosie, the little sprinkler sampler. There's like these cute little tiny cupcakes. And then I got the 2 gluten-free flavors, which is a red velvet and this like lemon blueberry. So good. Here's a really good view of the new parking structure. I know I showed you guys this morning, but I wanted to give you a better one. All right, time to go up. Man, that was a fun day. I hope you guys had fun. I did get to do Big Thunder and I got to do Star Tours, and that was really awesome. And So I still had a great day, great birthday, and like truthfully, like any of you, I just love spending time in parks. I just love being there. I just, you know, it's so magical, and yeah, I love it. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.